one thing or the other that would always make you feel like, okay, you shouldn't film at this time. But the truth is, content is an intentional thing. If you're not intentional about content, you will not create content. And I think, not like I think, but that is what applies to life generally. If you're not intentional about something, there will always be an excuse. There will always be a reason why. You see why? There would always be a reason you shouldn't do that thing. Today's video is sponsored by AD Lights. Yeah, AD Lights is a solar brand. If you need anything solar, you need to install solar, you're moving into an apartment where the power supply is not stable, you need constant power supply, this is the block for you. It's affordable, it's durable, it's someone that I know, it's someone that I can recommend, and I can tell you in my full chest that this person, this brand will deliver. Thank you for sponsoring today's video. Yeah. So let's get into business. Where was I? Let's take it from the last video I filmed was in July, so let's take it from what happened. Let's do July ending, August, September, October, November, December, January. This is February. Valentine is coming. Where is your baby? Okay, my friends, okay, my brothers, okay, my sisters, let's all talk. Let's keep the whole, what's it called, aside, and let's talk, like really talking. This video may not come out the best because I'm not in my tripod, and I feel like, oh, you're not with your tripod, do not film. But I say, no, you will film this video. If you like it or not, you would film this video. July was basically NYC. We finished service, NYC. July. August was birthday. My birthday was in August, and then another year. September was I think, okay, August was both birthday, and I had a major interview. I call this a major interview because of all the interviews that I had been availing myself for, this one was something that I wanted. Yes, it was like a dream job, you understand? So I call it a major interview. But that was just the step one part of it. So that was August. September, what happened in September? Okay, it was still the interview because it was in stages, so we were still going for the interview, and I had an exam to take around that time too, that September, and I had a major decision to take. Should we really talk about that part? Where, but what do you think after your BSc? Do you really think that you should pursue a master's degree? Do you feel like even with your BSc, what have you done? So what are you mastering? Do you understand? Do you feel like, do you feel pursuing your master's is really important? A friend of mine said, okay, this is it. If you know that you want to go the line of education, of course, yes, having your master's is adding a feather to it, or you want to pursue a particular career and you feel like you should know so much about it, then pursuing your master's is something that is good. So when you want to pursue your master's, it should be that you already know what you want to get out of it. You shouldn't just do it because, oh, I feel like having a master's degree is good. Okay, so October we started training, like online training. November the job, we started the job, and that defined me. That took a whole of my life. That changed my life, changed me from the person I used to be, the Edna who used to have a lot of time, have time for my phone, have time for so many things. The job really changed me. I did not have time for even my own self again. I found myself becoming someone else, and I had to fit in. It wasn't something that I prepared for. It was something that just happened. Yes, I dreamt for the job, I wanted the job, good and fine, but it came like, I just have to, get into it, and you just have to get into it. That was November. December, the whole Christmas is here, New Year is coming, that whole atmosphere. December was still, I had gotten the job, so I was going to work. It was just work. Then I felt like I needed rest, so I attended YMI's Young Ministers Retreat. I went there because I needed rest. A lot had happened in the year, like a whole lot had happened in the year. A lot of ups, downs, crying, laughing, the days of plenty, the days of little, the days of you feeling happy, the days of you feeling sad. It's been a lot that year. It's been a lot during the year, and I just felt I needed a supernatural being to. I needed to cry on a supernatural being. I needed to talk to a supernatural being. I needed to be vulnerable to a supernatural being, and that was why I went to the retreat, because I felt like I didn't waste 2024, right? But I felt I didn't do enough. I knew it. Let's be honest with ourselves. If you did a lot, you know you did a lot. If you didn't do much, you know that you didn't do much. So I know, yes, I achieved. I feel like 2024, I gave myself 60 over 100, but I wanted a 75 and 85. I hate wasting time. I feel like just do this thing and let the life be there. Everything I want in life, let it just be there for me. You understand? So I just feel like I needed to restructure my life. I needed to know more. I needed to get God's perspective. I needed to get it right with God. So I just went to YMR December. In fact, my friend that introduced me to it, she did not come. I don't want to call her name here. But see, regardless of my friend being there or my friend not being there, I really feel like I needed to be there for my own personal life. I needed to pray 2025. I needed to have it settled. I needed to get a template of what I was working on. I needed to draw out my goals. I needed to know where I was going. I needed to know what I was doing with my life. Like, how old are you that you will not know what you're doing with your life? You don't have all the time. You're not going to be young forever, right? So that was what happened December. Then January was still like, so January we stepped into the year with that feeling, that atmosphere, that aura. And yeah, in January I lost my phone. Like, I was coming back from work and I found out that my phone was no longer in my bag. I was dumbfounded for like how many minutes. I lost my phone, so I needed to fix the other phone and start using the other phone. But me losing my phone shifted me to a new life directly, because when I lost my phone, I found out I couldn't be coming from my house to my workplace because of the distance. So I needed to find someone to stay with that stays around my workplace. Then I found an accommodation. I found the need to move out. Me losing my phone, it was painful, but then it opened my eyes to knowing that, okay, yes, you should have a personal space for yourself at this point. You cannot stay with your parent anymore because of the distance from your workplace to your house. So you need to get an accommodation for yourself. So when I stayed with that person, I found apartments around that area, and I felt, okay, this is within my budget, and okay, fine, I could cope with this. So that made me to look at that point of getting an apartment. I finally got the apartment in February. I finally got the apartment. I think I'll be moving in March, because see, that apartment sucked my life, sucked my income, sucked my everything, but I needed it, so I just had to invest totally into it. So by March, I'm going to be moving in. That's the major life update. So now that I'm back, I told you this 2025 is just going to be majorly for ranting. So this YouTube video is just majorly for ranting. So if it comes out perfect, if it comes out imperfect, all that we are going to be doing on this channel this year is that we are going to be ranting, and we're going to be real, we're going to be vulnerable. I feel like we should pass that whole thing. Hey fam, hello fam. Oh, no, can't we just talk about real things, be real and all that. I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. I'm still Edna, and